Hello again. Some of my subscribers had a question on how to set up your bicycle for storage over winter or a longer period of time. I live in Europe and we have very warm summers, but we also have very cold winters. This is going to be a video on how to set up your bike for storage for wintertime or just for prolonged periods of time. Alright, so the first task is to release your brakes. Now this is especially useful for two reasons. Number one, inside the brake arms here you have springs that pull your brakes. Alright, so if you engage your brake and release, the springs pull them back out, as you can see from here. Alright, now if you leave it for, depending on how long your winter is, 3 to 6 months, if you leave it for that amount of time and just doing nothing, it's not good. The second reason is you have the cable which runs in the cable housing here in noodle and to here. Don't release this nut, alright? Don't release the cable, but if you release the brakes, it won't be pulling on the cable, and it'll actually be a much better. It won't stretch out so much during the winter time. All right, so it's really easy to disengage your brakes in V brakes at least. All right, so you pull out the noodle, this thing. Sorry, the noodle protector. All right, it's just made of rubber, and then you grip this here, and then you pull out the noodle as such. Alright, you can actually look at my other video as well, which was about setting up V-brakes, in case you need to take a better look on how to set up your V-brakes or to fix them or adjust them. Alright, next step is making sure that your gears are properly set up for storage. On the rear gears, you want to shift the chain to the smallest gear, all right, and the same for the front as well. This is especially useful for two reasons. Number one, as you can see, the derailleur here inside has a spring which pulls it back, which operates the derailleur itself. If it's in a relaxed position, it won't go soft over time. It won't stretch out. And the second reason is also regarding stretching. If the chain is in a relaxed position, it won't stretch. I had a few customers who came in complaining of chain slip, and I found out that they kept their derailleurs in the wrong positions over winter, which was about 4 months last year, and it actually stretched out the chain quite a bit. Alright, so in both cases, for the front gears and for the rear cassette gears, make sure you change your gears to the lowest chain rings possible. Alright? Okay, on to the next step. Now, I recommend pumping up your tires, not too much, but your average to your average pressure, for two reasons. If you are storing the bicycle on their wheels and not hanging it up or something, then it prevents the even if the tire loses some of its air, it's not going to ruin the outer tire, because it's going to be compressed all through winter. And the second reason is it keeps even if your inner tube doesn't lose all the air, it still may compress quite a bit. It can become quite empty, so it helps to keep the outer tire in the correct shape. Alright, on to the next step. So the fourth step, which actually should be the first thing you do before ever working on your bicycle, is to clean it up. Alright, now cleaning your bicycle and then lubing it up will keep it running for a really long time. And especially you really want to concentrate on the front derailleur Alright, the rear derailleur, brakes, and the headset. Those are the parts that have the most problems with the bikes that come in. If you clean your bicycle and you put some oil on the gear parts, it's gonna keep it really nice and running for a really long time. So even if you have to change your cassette or chain after a while, you know, the derailleurs and the cranks are still gonna be okay. The same goes for the headset. If the headset is completely dry and it's creaking and it has that grinding noise inside, it's gonna ruin your headset quite fast. So you have to change it after a while. So this is gonna be my tip. So these were my tips on how to store your bicycle for the winter time. And if you have any other requests, just shoot me a comment below. All right, thank you.